How does conception actually happen? Imagine the journey of creating new life as a carefully choreographed dance happening inside the body. It all begins with ovulation, which is when one of the ovaries releases a mature egg. This usually happens about 2 weeks before a woman's next period. The egg then enters the fallopian tube, where it waits for a sperm to arrive. The egg is only viable for about 12 to 24 hours, so timing is key. Sperm deposited during intercourse must travel through the cervix and into the uterus to reach the fallopian tube. The cervical mucus changes around the time of ovulation, becoming more welcoming to sperm, which helps them move more easily. Sperm can survive in the female reproductive tract for up to 5 days, so if intercourse happens in the days leading up to ovulation, sperm may already be waiting when the egg is released. This is why having sex a few days before ovulation can increase the chances of conception. Once in the fallopian tube, sperm swim toward the egg. The egg is surrounded by a protective layer called the zona pellucida, which contains receptors that only allow human sperm to penetrate. When a sperm successfully breaks through this barrier, it triggers a series of chemical reactions. The egg releases zinc and other signals to prevent other sperm from entering, ensuring only one sperm fertilizes the egg. This process is called egg activation. Fertilization occurs when the sperm's genetic material merges with the eggs. The combined genetic information forms a single cell called a zygote. At this moment, the genetic blueprint of the future baby is set, including its biological sex, depending on whether the sperm carried an X or Y chromosome. The zygote then begins dividing rapidly through a process called mitosis, turning into 2 cells, then 4, and so on. Over the next 3 to 4 days, the dividing cells travel down the fallopian tube toward the uterus. During this time, the embryo develops into a structure called a blastocyst, which contains about 100 cells organized into different layers. The blastocyst is ready to implant into the uterine lining, which has been thickened by hormones like progesterone to support pregnancy. When the blastocyst reaches the uterus around a week after fertilization, it attaches itself to the uterine wall in a process called implantation. This is a crucial step because it allows the embryo to receive nutrients and oxygen from the mother. Once implantation occurs, the body begins producing human chorionic gonadotropin, or HCG, the hormone detected by pregnancy tests. Some women might notice light spotting during this time, which is often called implantation bleeding. Understanding this process is especially important for those with conditions like endometriosis. Endometriosis can interfere with ovulation, sperm transport, or the uterine environment needed for implantation. It can also cause inflammation that affects fertility. Knowing when ovulation happens and how the fertilized egg travels and implants can help in planning conception. If you are trying to conceive and have concerns about endometriosis or fertility, it's always best to consult a healthcare professional. They can help you understand your unique situation and guide you through the best options for achieving pregnancy.